Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Sebastian. I'm the Novice Prospect, and we are back in Satisfactory once my machine gets everything sorted. Anyways, let's go and hit resume game. And I think we're going to have to go and spend some time finding hard drives. That's unfortunately what it is. I have a little bit of ammo with me. I feel like we probably want more. Right, where is... no, I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm not muted. It's all good. Did you mute me? So about 150 bits of ammo should probably do us. Map. I want to be going north. I think there was a hard drive somewhere here. So northeast. Somewhere in that direction. Okay. We'll probably need to take power with us, so... Because if I remember right, there was a hard drive somewhere there, but it needed some power. We can produce that power, I'm sure. Was it actually that one, possibly? So we'll... bring this with us. Wasn't ready to fight big guys right now, but it's fine. It's fine, we've got this. What's with all the beans? There's fucking 3 of them here. Damn it. It should be. Stream should be fine. I haven't... Oh yeah, I see it. Oh. Let me try something. See how that goes without subtitles.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired.
Now, it would be awesome if we could also take this stuff down,
to preserve and secure any
but I don't know.
which may
Better?
result in benefits to the
Seems like it's better now. I think I can't have a browser open.
There are crashed freighters in your fix-it designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
We'll just leave him alone. I have no interest in tangling with him if I don't need to. We got the hard drive. We got what we were here for. So what would be a good direction to try and find more? Probably more west. So off in that direction somehow. I'm gonna need at least, I don't know, something like 3 hard drives at minimum, I think, to really get started on a factory. Because there'd be at least one alternate I'd be looking for, and it's also then for our power generation in the future. I suppose if I made sure that I can build a crafting bench, which I can, then we can basically, no, not a crafting bench, even a equipment workshop. We can do that too. Then I can always make more ammo if I needed to. Did we... I think that's the one with computers, we'll see. Ouch. Did I mark this? I did not. Yeah, there's one hard drive. So that one I did not mark. I'm wondering what it needs. What do you mean hostility? Oh, hello. Ow! You're a big boy. I'm sure I was already up there somewhere. Maybe not. What you want? Oh, just rods. Ooh, hello. Nice. That's... I love this very much because there's 2 hard drives already found. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't want to be quite as high because there was more wreckage to be found. I suppose we'll just grab this. Rest I can ignore, I think. Okay. Okay, more west. Got to probably go around there somewhere. Because that looks pretty unclimbable. Oh, hello. We'll just ignore him. This looks like more iron. Looks like a slug up there. But also like poison. Oh, yay, uranium. Oh my goodness, it's sort of yay, but not really, because it's hurting us right now, and we can't really... The good news is that means it's not far away for us to harvest. I love that. Love all of it. Oh, you dirty fuck. Nope. The radioactive alpha hawk, I am not... Fuck me, fuck me! This is a little bit of problem. Okay, let's try and find our death crate. Okay. Whoopsie doopsie. Oh, hello. First, give me your remains. Oh, there. Trying to go sort of another way round it, so I'm not necessarily running into the big guy. Hmm. On it. There must be another way to get up on that plateau. While I'm here, I may as well get me all them nuts. Hmm. see you up there, but shit. Come on, you can do this. No, apparently you cannot. Fuck. Keeps the doctor away. Was ist das? Jägermeister. Eins für mich. Eins for you. Zum Mittag, zum Mittag. Zack, zack. Death crate is up there. I'm thinking almost, well, I haven't got any, it doesn't matter, I can't build anything. I hadn't brought any material with me, otherwise I would have been trying to ramp it there, but no.
Told me there is definitely no danger from repeat exposure to these signals. In fact, they said it is good for you. I apologize, but the call dropped suddenly.
You don't like Jäger?
Themselves.
Fuck you.
The good news is you should run towards these strange and dangerous looking objects.
I'm not making any headway in getting closer to my chest, and none of this is useful. Okay, cool. I'm sort of, I think, heading off the map here. Well, no, not necessarily, actually. I'm trying to find just some way to get to my death crate without necessarily having to run through the radioactive guy, but I may not be that lucky. Of course, oh, hello. And there's a purple slug, right? That's what you're telling me. Shit. Fuck. Because that means there's now another death crate with even more stuff in it. Right? Yep. Yay, not so much. Oh, fuck. Nope. Hmm. Lost all orientation because of darkness. Yeah, that helps. And there's a bad guy, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna keep running. Okay. Okay. Different plan of attack. We're gonna grab some rods and make more ammo. Fuck it. Rods is there. This is fine. No, not you. Wrong workshop. Iron rebar, go make. And then I'm thinking, can we make one of those health items? No, we cannot. I wonder why. Let's check that out in a second. Like, it would make more sense to use inhalers rather than eating the raw nuts all the time. Right, so for this, medicinal inhaler, and that's where we need 50 rotors, which I doubt we have. Oh, wow, hello. And 2 alien protein you wanted, right? I'm sure I can, like, grab those 2 and... yeah, make hatcher protein. Then what else you wanted for that? 20 nuts. Do we have any nuts here? Oh, we have 80 nuts. We have a few nuts. Oh, I split them but didn't take them. That's a me. Yeah, that's 40 nuts. Start that research. Confirm.
Completed. The protein inhaler.
Nothing of interest there.
The eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging fix-it property.
I don't think we have any bacon agaric. No. There may have been one on the one of the those, but we'll see. Oh wait, I need to also make the actual medicinal inhalers. Protein inhaler comes from alien protein and nuts. So anything dead, I suppose, right? Oh wait, I need to make the actual protein from that first. I can't just give it the dead things. Takes 10 nuts per craft. Holy shit, are you kidding me? I mean, I know there's better inhalers, but for now I'm actually not even opposed to doing that. Fuck it. Give me the rest of the nuts. And make me more of those inhalers then. Right, put this away again, put that away. You were keeping. Into the breach one more time, once more, something like that. I want my shit back. Must be here somewhere. Yep, up here, this is all fine. Trying to actually stay away from the radiation, thank you. Shit, that was a bad miss. I don't know how to beat this. I'm just gonna have to call that a loss for now, and we'll just can't. It's those hard drives. Fuck. Let me. Man, how far am I from actually making a fucking rifle? With the help, I think, from, is it sulfur? Jeez. Not sure how I'm going to solve that at the moment, but it's fine. What we'll do. Um. Hmm. I need those hard drives. I need those hard drives, and I don't want to go and run around for more. Although maybe that's just what needs to happen. Fuck. Can I find a save that is going to get me out of this? Probably not. The last autosave is 819, or the earliest. Let me go and load in there and see how bad it is. I probably should have done this to begin with. Shit. It might be almost easy to just get the hard drives that I've had already. Yeah, we've already died a few times here, so this is useless. Right. Looks like we're restarting, so to speak. At least I know where those hard drives are, and easy enough to get. Damn. Oh, hello, game. I don't know what's happening. I think I'm going to need to restart Satisfactory here for a minute. Some things went kitty bonkers. Windows Update, you're coming in at the most inappropriate times, you know this? But it's fine, I forgive you. Oh, nah. Don't tell me. Don't tell me you've been captured. Yeah. I do apologize. Tech issues, I want to say. Steam, are we actually doing something? Also, why is my machine so hot? 70 degrees, what the f... That doesn't sound right. It's nothing unusual though, like... Careful. You okay?
Yeah, pick the ladders.
Oh. Just waiting for the game to be captured now. There we go. Okay, cool. There's at least that. This is fine. Load. A New Hope. Stream. Load game. Right. Basically, I want more ammo that I can just make here. Like so. I'll need that anyways. something like 150 will probably do for us, right? Boom. Okay. Now, we're basically building power lines out to the first wreck. You grab that hard drive. And the other one just needed rods, so it's actually good.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the
Thinking it might just be easier to lay out a little
crashed freighters in your fix-it
platform here.
designated zone.
No, not a ramp.
Discouraged as specified in your contract.
Something like that. In zoop mode out. Right, call that good. Right, where was the other hard drive? It was high up. I think it was actually back from the base, going out in the other direction. But I'm just gonna have a look around to see anything else here. Well, I guess at least now we know where uranium is. At least learned that from the excursion, I want to say. Wasn't it? I haven't even... Yes, that's exactly where it was. And he just needed rods, but let's go and find... There's probably at least one or two bad guys here. Or maybe not. Let's actually start by, while we're down here, cleaning up all this random shit. Oh, hello. Stop missing. if you miss, you're not going to kill anything. That's what happens, Sebastian. I know his remains are here. And there's one more hog also running around here. Oh, how did he get got? I think he got. Awesome. Could you give me that? Okay. Get rid of all that debris. Or debris, whatever. Ouch. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it's fine. Right up his arse, but it got him good. That's all I needed. There was one further over in this direction. Oh, there's two of them, okay. There we go. So what actually what I want to do, maybe to keep ourselves safe, is bring some of this stuff back home to the hub, right?
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Perfect. I'll take it. Nutrients, you needed this one, right? Start research.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system.
What's this you want here?
Added to the object
A
scanner.
purple slug, okay.
Further research is
Shatter rebar. Like, I don't know if it's really all that useful. I never had the feeling it was. But now I just need some sulfur and coal. And then we can do compact coal. That's awesome already. So let me clean up some of my inventory here a bit. Something like this maybe for now. Right. I think I'm going off to the left here. Did we ever build the zipline thing? No. Probably still missing technology for that as well anyways, so. Because I'm sure I've tapped, if not both, at least sulfur. I'm sure we've actually set up sulfur and coal yesterday, just to get stored somewhere, and I have it, right? And see, just like this. And if I follow this, and there's also more quartz. Might as well pick that up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. My goodness, coming up to break time already. I think so. Hmm. Right, while we're here, right now, where's it? Sulfur, compact coal. Oh, I need to grab that. Those hard drives. Thanking you. Le sulfur, yeah. I don't. There's no hard drive needed for that. This just requires me to make plastic, which we're not anywhere near yet, but okay. We can now make compacted coal. That's sort of a big win already. Yay.
compacted coal unlocked. It is physically smaller and more powerful, but its carbon footprint remains
That's
enormous.
more modular frames I would need to start making. Not a problem really.
Vehicles.
Anything down here really? because I'm feeling like I want to scan that hard drive. So that's what we'll do. Go, scan. Right, that's going to obviously take 10 minutes, that's fine. Now the question is, I know, I did say that, if I go and face in that direction, so is water actually available to us that we could use straight up for power generation over there as well? It's a really good spot that we've put that stuff in for sulfur and coal. I just need to pull it together and make the actual coal, and that's probably the first time I'm gonna grab the Satisfactory modeler after the break and model that out, I should say. For now, I think we're going to let that MAM research just run, you know, that hard drive scan. I would like to, as usual, climb somewhere up here, and if you like this sort of content and you want to see more of it, give me a like, a follow, a subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the buttons to push. I will be back in 3 to 5, and then we will continue, just more. So see you all very soon. And with that, I am back. So, my plan, I think, for now should be actually that we're going to look quickly at the sources, or what these individual things give us in terms of throughput, and then I'm going to put that in a satisfactory model so we get an idea of how much items we're making already and things like that. And I'm going to start here with the rods, okay? Right now we are running a Mark 1 miner and it gives me 60 per minute. Right. Let me switch over to the modeler. You should have an overlay and you can still see the game sort of in the background. And 2 seconds. Where is overlays? You get turned off. Thank you. And then we're lining it that up. Although no, actually just like this. Right. This changes to a 60 per second. And you actually want me to run 2 smelters for 4 of them. Okay, so that's what we need to build. Right. I've basically left the starter base from the last start just alone and basically just, yeah, left it in the modeler, and we're just going to fill up the values and build accordingly. Right. Then we have one guy here making, what's the next one? Plates. You too run at 60 per minute. Okay, enter. Again, this is still needing to be built, so I'm gonna pull this up here. Now, screws actually has changed. I need to see the mine in the background. So how much does this miner give me? You are 120 per minute. Holy shit. Okay, we're getting a lot of screws out of that. But this step isn't actually being done. What we're doing is we are making cast screws. So like our starter base is already going to be fairly big because we are able to pull out quite a few items per minute here, from what I'm seeing, and I like it. I like it a lot. Now copper I have done different as well from the starter base of the old approach, because we're using actually 2 copper sources, I think. Right, one's here just for wire. So you're running at... This is going to have to get split apart. How do you delete connections? Is that even a thing? I don't think you can. Clear connections. Yes, that's what I'm wanting to do. Coming from wire, coming from copper ingots, coming from, you know, copper ore. But you're actually running at 30 per minute. So we would need 2 wire makers to really satisfy that. That's fine. The hard drive is unlocked. We'll look at that in a minute. So this is the wire maker, or cable maker, I should say. It runs at 60. Meaning we need 2 smelters and 4 constructors and another 2 constructors after that to really fill that out nicely, but that's fine. Limestone. Oh god, there's only 30 in there. That's not a lot. So there's literally a single constructor making us 10 per minute. But it's fine. So the power constructor, the power thing is actually sort of already represented, but I think we want to clean this up because it's sort of represented wrong, I think. So what I'll say is we'll clear those connections up. You're getting lined up here, right? And you're running on your own line as a... You're getting made into solid biofuel, which we run into another... Well, it is actually only 15 of those, so let me... Something like that. Right, that's basically how it was built now. That's more representative. Okay. And the next two parts haven't been built yet. So here's the thing. We really need to build the original part first. So what I mean by the original part is this area here has to be built first. We need to make sure that the mines that we have tapped are being fully used, meaning we put the right amount of constructors in, make that a bit nicer, and then add this here at the end and obviously calculate it according to the iron sources that we find. So let me go and just let me have that sitting there and marked. I will switch us over back to the normal live screen because now I would like to look at the MAM. If I can get better reinforced plates, then I would be really, really happy. Confirm, what did you give me? Bolted iron plate. How is that? Reinforced iron plate. So I can't see the alternate, but okay, so it's normally 6 plates and 12 screws to make one. So it's just a different ratio. I don't know if I want that. This seems silly. Rescan this one. Fine concrete. This would almost make sense, getting the Caterium wire. This might make sense, I'm not sure. We'll select it. Yeah, I think we'll make that we use a use of that in the future possibly. I mean, I'm still saving on the screw step with the rods, so there's still that, but more hard drives would be required. But for now, we're going to need to start building actually a factory floor. Can I actually... Where is it? Under organization, I believe. Put one of you there. Something like this. Just so I can get a bit of an overview and get a better idea of where and how I'm building this. I think it might almost make sense to start the building sort of, yeah, here-ish, sort of where power is maybe. Build it out in that direction and have all the resources fed into that. Start maybe with the iron bits. Yeah, pull them in that direction. I can see that. Okay, so this is the grid alignment. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. Let's start with something like that. Maybe. Ah. Not how I imagined it. Need to come a bit higher, I think. And maybe not deconstruct the rest of the base. Start maybe there, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, something like that would probably work, right? And missing concrete, okay. Something like this is our start. And I'm thinking maybe, where is the concrete build? Yeah, it's terrible. Is this truly the only limestone source? I feel like there should be more. Let me clean up a bit here. Because we need fuel anyways. Yeah, I don't see any obvious limestone sources here. Might as well pull this back as far as we can here. But yeah, nothing obvious here. More quartz. Sure. We'll need to do a scan, but for now, let me quickly go and do a thing here where loose storage container take all of this, and you take all of this. Right? All the energy, all the power. More power. I mean, you have 200 in you, so you're definitely fine, right? That means we're full everywhere, I imagine. Pretty much. Yeah, nice. We should have probably buffered this somewhere in the storage. Shit. Something like this. Stay here. Like, I don't know, but I'm sure I can make that work if I now have a lift going like this, and another lift going like this. And then that way we're at least storing some of the fuel instead of just on the belt. Yeah, slight changes were necessary. It's fine. Then let me try and ramp this so we can get there nicely, if that is a thing I can do. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. I mean, okay. Sure. Pretty fine can come later. Missing plates. Hmm. Right, which that brings us up here. Now I need to hopefully, no, not sulfur, limestone. Yeah, I know about this one. 250 meters or 400. Let's see, how terrible is this? Oh, not terrible. Who? What? How? Deck. Right up the arse. Come here. See? Get the big bit. Get rid of that. Come on, thank you. Question is, do we have... Yes, we do. Yeah, I'll do. Fine. Tell me how much. Another 30. So, but okay, I can... Okay. We can get it basically to 20 per minute in terms of concrete. That's not terrible. Whoop. Back into the starter base setup. I'm still setting all of this. Right. Now I know you say no power, but you know that isn't really the problem here. But belting will be interesting. Okay, we'll probably actually point it in a different direction. Something occurs. I probably want to wall this in somehow. Yes. We do have basic walls that I can use, so that's, you know, something. Put them on that slot. Just realizing also that you are put on there. Okay, all is set up. Yeah, I'm thinking walls. There, that, this. Missing materials, missing concrete for that, sure. Something like this, maybe, for now. Make that a doorway. Close it off. Yeah. Nope. Something like this, maybe. And then I know already I need probably one more layer on top of that. And once I've built a door there, it'll be easier to put a wall up there as well. Something like this seems fine. The only thing now is how can I get up there? Can I? Ooh, yeah, nice. Mm, hmm. Missing iron plates. Okay. Shit. Well, let me at least then put one there. Come on, up there. Thank you. Perfect. And the idea really is that I can have belts running on top of it. Right, where's you? We'll probably actually rearrange that belting, but I would want to start over here with... Yeah, now I have a choice. I can either do an overclock, which probably actually makes more sense than rather two underclock. Well, no, we can just do underclocked. So we have the miners basically bringing in the concrete, and then I would have right here already my first constructors. Missing reinforced iron plates, okay. Reinforced iron plates, we can make some. We'll need to probably make quite a few of these, I'm thinking, because all the constructors will want, you know, them. Oh. Helps if it was turned on. We'll call that good for now. I'm just starting to do the basic build. I'm just going to need to see how it all comes together. I don't know yet. I haven't really spent any thought on that sort of like design or anything like that. Right. I'm just planning to put stuff together until it works. You're making concrete. You also make concrete, but let me 66.666%, I think is what we're looking at. Yes. It's the 30 per minute going in and 10 per minute coming out. Perfect. Perfect. And then copy that in here. And then the easiest thing would be to just, for now, do a mergerino. A mergerino, say right here, but pointing in that direction. Nice. It's a 30 per minute, so that we can do that on a Mark 1 build. I don't... I'd be weird about it. That's how you want to be. And then storage container. Something like so. Right. Quick question. If when I look at these, this is a, yeah, there's 60 per minute go on that belt, so we are fine with that. Doesn't actually matter where we bring the power in. This seems a neater approach to come in from that one there and a touch here. Actually, might as well pick it all up. Doesn't matter at that stage. No. Fine, if that's what you want to. Should be able to straighten this in. Why? Probably easier to just get in a nice curve like this then. Something like that then. I need to get up there now. Didn't really think that through. Like access. I'm relying on my jumping abilities to get up here. Well, it's fine, apparently. I mean, yeah, the idea is that we're coming in from... Yeah, actually. So I need to accept it here. What do you mean missing materials? Am I out of plates again? Yes, yes I am. So it's this here thing. I just want to really have a visual reference for where I'm attaching the other belt. I think this would actually be the best approach, right? To make it nice and neat. And I think it is this miner right there. So I've spaced them slightly wrong, but it's fine. I was hoping for better than that. I do like the new curve mode. Makes like gentler slopes and that's quite cool. So if I was to hope for the best and say I want a pole here. Something like that, maybe. I like. That is fairly tidy, I would say. I didn't mean to scan, but it's fine. That bean is stuck and I will free it of its misery. How are you still alive? That's it. With a bit more better timing, I would have probably actually made that jump, but it's fine. But yay, that's basically this part sort of set up. Now we need to obviously feed power into it, but yay. who's sort of next here? Because I want to look at the sort of the miners that have been set up and maybe, you know, line it in so it's not becoming utter chaos. Although I have a feeling it's going to end up being utter chaos anyways. So we have, what's this here? This is the cable maker. I will start by having you run empty, I think. That's where we start. Right, once you've got rid of all of that, we can then pull the copper with us. Yeah. But okay, let's set it up actually. Knowing that that will be the next. I will probably actually end up putting that on top of the roof as well. And then we have another copper right there. So actually, it might actually make sense to do those two first. So let's do just wire itself. Okay, we have the miner smelter. That is actually no problem. All I need is another 2 constructors up here. And you're literally just running wire like this. Yeah, like it doesn't matter, like both. Control C, Control V. Power for those 2 guys. Let's actually do that over here as well. So I'm literally just connecting the power poles at the end. Be almost easier if feed it in from a side in a mini manifold. Yeah, bring it in from that side, like so. And that runs at 60, so that can all be done in a Mark II build. And in with a merger here, I suppose. No, actually, no, do not. Wait. No, that's right. I'm looking at the wrong recipe there. Yeah, you, and then we can just shove that into a storage. Right? And then on this line here, roughly, would be the other copper coming in. So that has been built. So I'm just sort of just splitting out on the modeler what I've already done, what I haven't done yet. Okay, so he's actually needs to run that in 2 smelters, and then we need 4 constructors, and then another 2 behind that. Most of that runs at 60, no problem. Okay. Missing cable. And then that runs into two constructors making wire. I'm almost feeling like doing something like this here, like see, turn you around. And then a merger. Moving these a bit further out. Uh, yes, so far makes sense. Now, come on. One there. That should still be fine. And then I think iron will get built on top or in a different building. No. No. I think that's what I want. So there's basically wire, cable, and concrete setup. Need to feed in the raw materials, so let's start with that step next. Cut your line. Let you run empty. Need to get up there somewhere. Excuse me. Yes, so 1, 2 on this line here. Shit. Laid that out slightly wrong. Let me guess, I've went right up to the edge with that one, didn't I? Yeah. Alright. Perfect. How is you getting on? Okay, you still have a bit of copper to deal with. Fair. Probably won't get the belt out here in a reasonable fashion, will we? Oh, maybe. Ah, missing plates. Okay. I'll get more plates. That's not a problem. Oh, break time again. My goodness. More of all the plates. Still 46 copper in there, and you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll probably end up tinking that myself away because why not? And yes, actually, I want to sort of point in that general direction. Then we will put a lift on this. Something like that, maybe. I don't actually like that. No, 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 no. What if we did that instead of a... yeah. Something like that. And then that brings in the copper. We'll also hook up you. And start cross-connecting the bus. And that should send all this off slowly but surely. Yep, there's copper coming. Stop. You're an idiot, Sebastian. Oh. You are meant to do the smelting over there first. Same with that one. None of this is going to work. Stop. Oh god. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to tear all this down, aren't I? Right, what I'm gonna have to do is... This is all getting tore down. No, not that, but it's fine. I need to do the smelting first, so yeah, whoopsie doopsie. Mistakes may have been made, but we will fix them after the break with that. If you like this sort of content and you want to see more, give me a like, a follow, a subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. You know the buttons to push, and I shall not be too long, and then we will try and fix this glorious mess. I mean, at least concrete works. Yay. And with that, I am back. So yeah, we're gonna end up with a lot of, what you call it, copper in my belt, but it's fine. Yep, this is fine. Then we'll put 2 smelters in front of here. Fuck it. Actually, yeah, why not? 1, 2. Yeah, you're obviously done. You still have a few ingots in you, but that's fine. Then a splitterino. Oh, you can't attach there, can you? Oh, that would have been awesome, but no. We're not getting nice things. Yeah, something like that. Put a power pole here for those 2. Get a merger placed. Yeah, that might be clippy right now, but it's going just to disappear. I don't really care. And then you are now attaching here. Something like that. Get rid of this pole. Yep, so far so good. Just need to hook you in, say there.
No. Wait then.
Minor. 1 smelter right behind it. Patch, enough!
Fine, okay.
No, he can have patience. He can learn that, I'm sure. Right, how are you getting on? Still some copper ingots in there, so I'm just going to let them run through, because why not?
You don't live in the garden. Not time for the look. I'm sorry.
But having this in place means we can probably help out now by getting rid, for example, of, well, let's start with this guy. Probably the easiest to get rid of. You, all of this. And then we can just feed it into the stages. I'll leave the smelter alone, but we go up here. And, oh yeah, there's a whole thing in it. And then we can do like so, do a little sort. And I'm just going to take like 130 mit with me and yay. Something like this. You take those 100 and can I feed 10 in here? Okay, and then we can go and store a bunch of cable, wire in there. And it is good. Nice. Now, yeah, we're not going to have enough space here for the iron things. So either I'm going to attach more on the side here, which, yes, is one thing we could do. Or build another build somewhere. So we've got iron being tapped there and there. It's sort of almost indicative of maybe making something here. I feel like, yes. Let's see here. Find a good little starting place somewhere. First things first, let's cut off the miners so they can run empty and then actually yeah, fair enough. Let's get rid of all this. Yeah, might as well. And you are in the way, aren't you? I missed my jump. Probably actually enough space to pull up some of the iron stuff quite happily. So you would get turned around. That's sort of fairly obvious, right? Let's see what we can do there. Come in here. And so that's a plate maker, and let me... Patch enough. So there's 2 smelters required for that one. something like that. So 2 smelters mean we have a constructor for each of those. Going to replace those smelters. Might as well do it right. Say 1 there and 1 there. Okay. In this direction indeed. Hold the hologram. Yep, nice and centered. I like. That runs like there's 40 per minute coming out, so this is not an issue. You can do that in Mark 1 belts. And then let's think about a nice merger placement here. No, sorry, splitter placement. Something like that would probably work, and then we'll do it straight from there to there. Come on. It's 1, 2, 3. Went too far. Not necessarily that one, but yeah, cut here. What we'll do is we'll connect from there to here. You connect on that one, and then you also connect him to go over there. Iron. Iron. Making plates. Okay, and then now comes the rod making, which requires another 2 smelters, and then we need 4 constructors. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Something like this, maybe, yeah? Yes, actually, split up at coming in like this. One there. One there. Hmm. Cut off here, here. Cut that off. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. And there is 60 rods per minute coming out of those 4 assemblers, so we can literally just put that on a Mark 1 belt, no bother. And a bunch of mergers pointing. What's going on here? There, that. Right, merger in this direction, and then finally out like so. Push in there. Splitter. That seems almost perfect. So you go in there. Do that then. Let's go and put a whole bunch of rods away. And then I feel, you know what, we're gonna just go and throw away all the raw copper and iron, because why not? I don't feel like tinking every single bit of that. It's just like, nope. Same with the bars, just, or ingots, whatever. Like, nah, not dealing with that. That seems now a little bit more sensible. Okay. Smelter. You should be set up, right? For rods. So basically you're now missing a little bit of loop power. Should see this nice and evenly split.
Freedom.
Come see me. Come here. Come here.
Freedom's like you can walk later on. It's a short first. Hold on.
Alright.
Take one and run. Deliver,
You said the word.
deliver one of these. Oh,
There you go.
Nope.
Ow!
Sorry. That was the worst throw ever.
You got your target.
I got a target.
Oh, you got my head.
Oh, I'm sorry. Something Discord. Right, but yeah, iron going in all sorts of directions, and rods are coming out and being stored, and yay. Now this is the proper scale for those resource nodes, right? Making sure I've actually done all of them. Well, no, I haven't. We haven't done screws yet. Now, screws, you're going to tell me I'm going to need 4 smelters and then 9.6 constructors, making 480 screws per minute. I think I'll make that as an outpost over there. Right, we have the rods, we have the plates, we have the wire, we have the cable, and the concrete, so I'm literally just missing these now. Oh god, that's a biggish build. That's a biggish build. And I feel like we're gonna do that over here separate. Because why not? Unless I don't care for screws, really. Here. I was actually hoping... Well, okay, you down here, what are you? I know you're iron, but what? An impure. Maybe I am going to switch what those 2 bits are doing. So we have one impure, and I think this is a pure actually. Then it'd be a waste to just use it on screws. It's a pure, yeah. So here's what I intend to do right now. Well, first we're gonna cut this line, let you run empty. Right? And then we're making a new build. Ah, fuck. Something here in this direction. I don't know. I really don't know, but let's see here. Make it stick to the grid. Start there and go. I'm missing iron plate, of course. The good thing is I have now got them on tap, although just in case I do run into bigger trouble than I can handle, as usual. Something like that will do. I like this. Three. 6, 7. That's the 7th row, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7th row. So now it's a square, but we're going to need more space. H. Out of concrete end plate. Okay. Did we ever tear that other concrete build down? I think so. Must have. I'll just take all of this because it seems like we're going to need it. Let's go that way. Oh, hello. Why? Why 9 frames per second? What's going on? My game's frame rate has just dropped dramatically. And I have no idea what's going on. Badly. Badly so, oh my goodness. Computer, hello? I'm trying to get to at least save and then I'm gonna restart the game. Jeez, come on. Oh God, help me. Right, 2 seconds. Let's see here. Uh, okay, I figured out what's happened. Apparently, Euro Truck Simulator was updating in the background. So hopefully the game should now come back. I will get to play at some point today, uninterrupted. uh, yeah, should be fine now. might need to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. We'll make it 11 wide. Right, let me check the modeler quickly because it told us that for the... Yeah, actually I want to change that. So here's the first thing I'm going to do. So we're going to tap that other iron node and I'm going to just look at that number. And then we'll use the pure node for building better things. Reinforced plates would be good. Something in that direction doesn't really matter all too much, but I need to see, okay, this is a 30 per minute. So we'll do a little bit of modeling in a second. So we've got a 30 and a 120 here, right? Right. Let me. We'll jump over here. So, what if we did this? Then we only need 2.5 assemblers, basically, or sorry, constructors, to get us 120 screws, right? And then if I go down here and feed 120 of that, right? This thing here. Let me try again, like so. So this is the build that we're concentrating on, taking 120 iron, 4 smelters, 8 machines all in, and 2 assemblers at the end to then make reinforced plates from. But we're coming from, that's not right. That's the wrong screws. We can come from cast screws. Okay. Or, watch now. 2 seconds. I'm gonna change things about. Take that 30. Do like so. Three smelters, making just iron ingots, run 3 of them into plates. And the other input will make into screws. And then we have a little bit left over, I feel, where if we pull this down, I can take that extra iron here, make more cast screws out of. And just store them. No, that's not right though. Thank you. Clear connection. Clear connection. Yeah, this doesn't. I don't like this either. Meme. What instead we did this? We just say, hey, you have this much iron, 120 plus the 30. I want to make reinforced plates, but I also want to end up with some screws in a storage container. All right, then you're telling me we're gonna get about 8 plates per minute, reinforced iron plates. We're gonna get about 200 screws per minute out. And I did this wrong actually. I need to delete that item for a second because we're actually, yeah, this here, put this in a storage container first, which then leads us to say this is what we have. Excuse you. Yeah. I think. So 5 smelters. And then we basically say 2.5, so we'll put 3 down, clock 1 down to 50% for making plates. And another 6, so that's 9 constructors there. I'm still curious. See, we could have more. So what if I said we only make 2 work on that? Then we should have extra screws, right? No, see, you're not quite understanding what I want, game. You're not quite understanding what my intent is here. But I mean, even at that, it seems fine actually, and then we'll just store some extra screws, hopefully still. Okay. Okay. Let me. Live screen. Think about this. We'll bring in iron and we need to have 5 smelters running. We'll start with that. Start maybe over here, but we'll have the first constructor sitting here as well, so I can know about the alignment. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then another 1, 2, 3. Needs more reinforced plates, of course. Exactly the thing I'm working on, but you know. Needs more plates anyways. Nope. I'll do. Actually, I like this idea, sort of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing iron rods, of course. My goodness, I'm always missing something here. One, two, three, four. One more. Actually do the ramp here quickly. just occurring to me that I can't exactly do what I was planning to do there. What I mean is, this belt is oversaturated. I can't do this. Clear that connection, bring you down, make me iron ingots from a single one, and that needs to go in somewhere. There. Actually, let's clear connections. Bring you over. We'll make a splurger here. Just so get an understanding of how much you want where. So you want 90 per minute up there, really. So that leaves 60. I don't like this. All right. Something like that. That actually sounds reasonable. Right. So, four of these guys are just doing their own thing. Right. Understand. And you doing your own thing. So we'll have splitters coming in. Actually, maybe come in from here and then spread it out to the right. Missing cable, of course. And it is break time again, my goodness. Oh, that's the wires. Um, so I'm taking the output of all of this. This can literally be get fit together. That's absolutely fine. And I actually have one to make constructors. I only need 3 at the front here to make. We'll start with that. Plates. Right, 1, 2, 3, and then we have 5 that make cast screws. 3, 4, 5, but you are actually only running at 80%. Right? Makes you obsolete. Nice. And then we need 2 assemblers at the end, pulling all that together. Yep, that would be the output. And I think we'll feed it all the way down here and then start distributing it down to these. Basically through here. Yep. Let me also, because I do like the idea of having those more. Yep, one of you gets put. No. Something like that. And yeah, if you like this sort of content and you want to see more of it, give me a like, a follow, a subscribe. After the break, we're going to go and build the reinforced panel or a reinforced plates build, and maybe we'll even do rotors. I'm not sure yet. I'd probably want new iron for that, but with that, I shall not be long. And with that, I am back. Oh yes, indeed. Let's. I mean, yeah. It's a fairly straightforward build, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, mergers, I suppose, right? Going in that direction, and I suppose we can just make that a straight input there, and then we'll bring it along like so. Yes, so far so good. I take it you've been running on empty, which is perfect. Then we can go and get rid of that. Now I need to think about one thing here. There's no going to be any plates left over, and that's those 3 assemblers. Alright, so we'll need to obviously, you know, pull in the material, or pull out the material, I should say, in one direction. And then do the same for these guys, but we're needing to obviously then have 2 assemblers. And it seems like we're gonna need to I want up there. No, no, there, that's it. Thank you. And then we can just hopefully expand this out. Yeah, that'll do. We don't know exactly, but assemblers are normally fairly big, so... And I'm missing plates. Okay. If you say so. Plates, plenty of, thank you. It should be big enough. Now let's think about this. I want 2 assemblers here. Let's maybe start with those. That would be maybe smart, right? Oh, and put you on slot 4. could try maybe 1, 2, something like this. Um, um, sort of accepting it in the same fashion, like so maybe. And then in there. Right. And then I would probably actually just make it so that the screws are in the bottom lane. Right, and this may seem silly, but why not? And any extra screws get fed in there. Right, and then with the merger we're coming out here. In this direction, this seems perfect. And I would say, actually, put another container here. Make sure it sort of lines up in all those ways, maybe. Because then we can do maybe like so. Screws end up in here. Reinforced plates end up in there. Feel like yay. Now, perfect. That means for me, I can now understand a little bit easier how I am routing these items. So you're going out in this direction, and then we are passing you along like that. So bush. That is actually wrong. The merger I want. Going in that direction, yes. Bring this out in this direction. And need to feed it up there. So I would probably say we'll make a little pole stack here. And then if we go and tell it to be actually a straight, then that's what you create. I like, actually. That works for me. Still missing a few bits like power. Power would probably be cool, right? Do you think these machines would like power? I think they would. go maybe here to the side. Yes. On that corner here. Something like this maybe, so we can bring out the belt here. Not gonna like this, am I? Good day.
Happening.
Nothing much. You come in the shop with me later?
Maybe then the time I go get back. Went into that garden today.
Alright. What garden?
Jimmy's grants.
Alright, right. Yeah. I forgot. When you going?
I have no idea yet.
Oh. That's helpful.
He's not told me a time. He said I'll message you in the morning at a time. He's already spoken to me, but still not gave me a time.
Oh well.
He's done whether he's still up for today. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, we're starting here. I was just making sure I had that right. Now this needs to be a Mark II actually. And we may not have, I need a lot more reinforced iron plate. So sure, we'll go and do that right now. We'll go and make some. Reinforced iron plates. There's only 5 of them available to be made. That's not helpful. Probably needs more iron plates. That's what I'm assuming, anyways. Yes, indeed. Now here may be some I made earlier. There may be, yes, indeed, quite a few. And then I'm gonna have to actually upgrade all those builds, and oh god, lifts, all of that needs to be marked too. At least the input stuff. The output doesn't matter. No, even the output stuff would want to be marked too, ideally. Yes, all of it. My goodness. Okay, it's going to be interesting. As long as we can start with the materials getting fed in there and more reinforced plates come out for us, then I think we're now in a position to get this bootstrapped. No, not quite. I need power over there. Probably easier if I just came from here. Come on. Grabbed myself something like this and say here, make me power line. Come with me. Something like so. Skadoosh. So that's something already. And now I'm missing the reinforced iron plate there, but we can get those upgraded soon enough. Oh wait, you're not powered. That would probably help. As a matter of fact, let me do a thing. Yep. You can stick a whole bunch of screws right in there. Doesn't really matter. I'm sure we've told these guys what to make, right? Iron plates. And if I checked you, you were also plates, and then you should be screws, right? And you at the end here, you should be slow screws. Yes, at 80%. So the only thing we haven't told what to do is yet you. And we'll do that like so. Yeah, that other miner hasn't got iron ore yet, but that should start soon. No screws, yeah, that's sort of disconcerting. Yeah, I'm an idiot. This is wrong. Because the screws are at the top for some reason. I done that exactly the wrong way around, but it's fine. Really? Of course I did. Yeah, I need to make all that Mark II belts in the near future, but for now I can just run, that's the whole point. I think I just seen a yay, our first reinforced iron plate handmade, not a handmade. I'll take that as a win. I'll take that as a big fat win for today. With that, we've almost automated all the basic stuff except for rotors and modular frames is sort of the next bigger one. See, can we? I'm just curious, can I make some more? No, I can't. Because I'm missing loose screws. That's fine. Eh. Fuck it. Just do it like that. But yeah, this is sort of exactly what I had in mind for today. Getting just these basics set up. Maybe do a bit more exploration, maybe. For now, let's make sure everything's sort of up to date as much as we can. Mark II, please. Yes, all of that. Gonna take me a while to upgrade all that because it's not the fastest production, although we should be getting 10 per minute at full pelt. Three more. Sure. But that would require me having all the right belt speeds everywhere. Which, at the moment, not quite guaranteed. I don't even know where to start here, really. One needs to maybe go and handcraft a bit more of the ship right now. Something like so. Keep running, come on. Yeah, just make more for helping out. So let's systematically try and upgrade as much as we can here. The input should be fine. Starting to get faster there, I'm sure. Needs more screws by the looks of it. Also, I have steel plates there. Keep going. I really don't want to walk away from this build until I feel it like it's going to be running at full speed. Might as well turn everything we have into reinforced iron plate, because why not? this is a Mark II build, this is not. Okay, then the lifts come next. That's the last one for now. 4 more to do there. But it's already looking faster in those regards. That's good. More. Needs more. Missing... Oh, we can make some more. That's good. So that's the inputs of all this now also up to Mark II. Right, just to make sure. Yeah. Screws is already looking a lot more healthy than before. And probably running, well, not quite full, but should be getting refilled as well. No, I'm missing actual just iron plates, which is fine, I suppose. Well, it's actually looking healthy enough that I'm not worried here. That's cool. Yeah, the important build really here is this guy needing to be fast. Then we're gonna need a lot more reinforced for that. Oh, you stay. Good boy. Let's see here. Mark II belt. Now that brings a lot of faster movement already. We just need more reinforced iron plates now to upgrade the lifts. And maybe we'll actually start on this side. make the inputs faster. Come on, one more. Because then you said you could also upgrade this one. Then we have 1, 2, so we need 20 more reinforced iron plates. What is it lacking on right now? Actual plates, probably. Something like that. More. Have a shot of tequila. So that'll be the entire screw line essentially being at full speed now. Oh, tequila. Literally missing one. Fine. Then we'll do it like so, and do the smaller bits. And 11 of those. Um, 8 more at least. See what we have here. But no, this looks like it's all Mark II now. Curious about like maybe here the last one. How full are you? Not really. Okay. So I suppose the question really is, A, did we forget to make anyone here Mark II? I don't believe so, but you know, better safe than sorry. Uh, no. Everything seems Mark II. And I imagine now I'm basically just waiting on it all sort of to balance out and fill up and what have you. There's no need to have this Mark II because there's only like, was it 10 per minute coming out, so 5 per each, is that right? Yeah. But with that, we have a reinforced plate built that is reliable, and I don't need to handcraft those anymore. Just needs to now build up a bit, which is fine. Now, talk to me about... Talk to me about... There's another iron node here somewhere. I know it. Is it you, actually? Is it you that I was thinking about? Indeed, you are a pure node, so that's going to be 120 coming out of there. We can plan. Let me go somewhere safe. But we can plan a modular frame build. No, sorry, rotors. Rotors, not modular frames. Rotors. But no, I'm liking this already. This has been quite a cool build. Let me live modeler. $120 is going to come out of there. However, we're not doing screws like that. We're going to come from cast screws. And we'll do like so. We can't even fill that on our build. Oh my god. But we should be getting 10 rotors per minute. Up to. So. It's not even a... This is weird. 3.56, what do you really want there? 3 5/9. Suppose we could... It's 5/9, like what? 5/9. 5/9 is 0.55555555. So it's because it's a repeating series of fives, it would actually get rounded up to 5/6. Okay, understood. Okay, that's actually not terrible. So for 10 constructors and 3 assemblers, that's gonna be a fairly big build. However, I'm thinking actually of calling it for today. I am somewhat tired. I have done now 4 hours of this. I feel like we've done actually really good progress. Like all the mini builds from yesterday have now went into actual proper ratioed builds. We've got our compact coal unlocked, which is like a big win because once I go onto coal generated power, I should say, then we can use compact coal and get just a lot more out of that, which is awesome. And yeah, I think like for today, I'm really happy with what we've achieved here. I might end up over the weekend making some walls around these buildings and maybe trying to plan something like that. So like thinking about, you know, what the buildings are going to look like, how they all connect maybe, I don't know yet. Oh, my overlay is still on. Yes, I do. Thank you. But no, I'm really happy with this. Like, if we want to maybe do a recap, let's do a recap of what we did today. First, we got now all our iron builds. The initial iron builds, plates and rods, are now in one build. So we have in here my rods are full, plates are getting filled up slowly but surely. To be fair, we have been using them to make reinforced plates as well ourselves. Then all the copper gets pulled together over here. So we have one copper line right here that essentially just makes us wire. That's all it does. It's just normal copper wire. And the other copper line I have gone and made cable from, but what we're doing is we are running this in 4 constructors that then break down to 2 constructors for the wire to then fill up. Nice. And here at the back we've got concrete, because concrete always need it. Right. Then with that I have also enclosed power. That's right underneath us. So if I go in here, I might even see, you know, quite a lot of solid biofuel. But we can go in here and fill up those 2 containers for plant material and wood, which is always quite cool. And then done essentially the reinforced iron plates, or reinforced plates, whatever they're called. Build them over here. So let's have a look at that. Really quite happy with that build. And considering the fact that we yesterday was literally just get me some basic resources, I don't care. But yeah, we're pulling 2 different iron sources together here to sort of make screws and plates. It's cast screws, which I'm really happy about to have found that recipe already. Yeah, the first 3 guys make plates. That go end up on that build, and the other 5, I think, assemblers, yeah, constructors actually make screws, which the overflow gives into a container here, and we have reinforced plates in there, and I'm happy with that. 60 plates already, and it's gonna go up fairly steadily as long as I don't use them too madly. But you know, me building builds will probably do just that, but it's exactly what I would normally want to go for anyway. So yeah, but I'm happy with that. Done a bit of exploration today. Brought more things home. Let's maybe also, I think actually inventory is, it's okay. Yeah, gotta leave that as is. And I shall retire into my office. It has been 7 days since the last incident. Well, thank you very much, Fixit. I appreciate that. But let's go and save. And then on Twitchland, I am going to, of course, raid out as usual. Oh, why did I just hit respawn? That wasn't what I wanted. But it's fine. It's fine. What we'll do is I will pass you over to my ending screen if I can find it. Just there. And I shall find a raid target. Maybe even someone playing Satisfactory. Who knows? Thank you, Headhunters, for your entertainment today. I appreciate that very much. Yes. Yes, that's exactly where we're going to raid out to. Hoping I'm going to get this all sorted today, that everything is listening and working as it's supposed to. Indeed, fantastic. Guys, that's been absolutely fantastic and amazing. I couldn't do this without you, so much love. I will be back on Monday morning. I have no idea what we're doing yet. We'll see. New week, new start, all that. Maybe some driving, maybe something like Satisfactory. Who knows? With that, have a lovely weekend. Look out for yourselves and each other. I couldn't do this job without you. It's as simple as that. I consider it a job nowadays, but it's a job I enjoy. So with that, guys, love yous all. Peace out and bye.